Right. Oh, ample. Mm, ample. What's up? Is your long life a result of alchemy? Leela mentioned it once before. Straight to the point, are we? Actually, I'm not really interested in why you live longer. I just think the longer you live, the more fun you might have. You might feel a little hazy and unsure of yourself, but I'm sure you're heading in the right direction. You did a lot of research about alchemy, and there were hardships, but you're able to meet Leela, right? And you guys too. Huh? Never mind, continue. There's no such thing as just wandering. At least I don't think so. That's my opinion. You're the exact opposite of those cooped up in in the castle. They didn't care how I lived, they just want to know why I lived longer. Let me tell you about the old days. Leela, stop standing in guard and come in and listen to. Leela? Thought you knew. Only because we've known each other for a long time. About 100 years ago, my mother, who raised me on her own, told me just before she passed away, I have cast a secret spell on you so that you may transcend time and space with ease. Are you saying that your mother was a great alchemist who discovered the secret of longevity? She died of illness herself, but I suppose so. I grew up unable to figure out what my mother's last words meant. I came to understand her words only after living for so long. That's when I became interested in alchemy. Perhaps it was inherited from my mother, but I had a knack for it. I studied in various places and practiced a long time, and eventually called to the royal court. From there, as I told you before, I cannot stand the acts of evil committed by alchemists. Perhaps I feel that way because my very being is rooted in alchemy. If alchemy has caused so much suffering for generations, I wanted to fix it with my own hands. It is my duty as one whose life is extended by alchemy. But my approach was misguided. The reality was so overwhelming that my precious petty speculations were swept away. You're absolutely right. I was hazy and unsure of myself. The situation isn't exactly where one could fly through your dreams. Fly through your dreams? My mother used to say, no, sing it. Its meaning was hopeful, I think, but it's been so long that I've forgotten. Ampel, your tongue is too loose around your apprentice. I thought she'd give me some kind of lecture, but I think she wanted you to reveal your secret to her first, not to your apprentice. You're 50 years too young to be cheeky. I'm sorry. Sorry to bother you, Ryza. No, it's totally fine. Is something wrong? I have a synthesis request for you. Synthesis? Well, what is it? It's this. The drawing's a bit of a mess, but I think you can figure it out. Let me see. Once you're done, I'll call Ampol to the hideout. Please bring it there. I get you want me to make it, but what is it? A toy pretty well known amongst the Orin. Why do you need something like this? I just do. Please make sure you don't tell Ampol about this. If you knew about it, he would make fun of you for saying you're your child. Still, though... Yeah, this drawing is terrible. You really are impertinent, aren't you? As you can see, I got in quite a lot of skills. That's a way resonance or cross judgment. Who knows? That looks like fire and ice. What's going on, you guys? I also. I calmed down, took some time, and now I remember. The words your mother said, to fly through your dreams. Wasn't that part of a song? You're more than a bird with wings, a bird that will one day fly through your dreams. Yeah, those lyrics sound familiar, but how come you... The song was dedicated by certain people to the happiness of the beloved child and their future, along with this pinwheel. Certain people? Those said to be clad in robes of wind, wandering freely like birds with wings, one of the Oran clans. I checked out with Kala ideas. There was only one that left the passage from the Windclad clan. A woman with long grey hair and some pale blue freckles, calm eyes and personality. The same features as my mother. So your mother was an Oran that came to our world? Wait, doesn't that make you half Oran? Ampel, you're not bound by alchemy. What you were given is the blessings of the Oran. You still feel anger at the evils committed by Alchemist? Yes. So that just means you're trying to better the heart inside of you. Honest Alchemist, Ampel Volmer. Yeah, yes. You're pushing me too hard. I have no idea what to do even after hearing that, but can you fly through your dreams? Indeed, no longer are my wings burdened with agony. What concerns me now is not the pain but the freedom that awaits me. Then be brave and fly on, Paul. The wind robe and the white fangs shall protect you. Okay, he'll do so. Excuse me, I'm still here, you know. Mum and Dad, what are you doing at Lent's house? Oh, gone somewhere? Oh, we finally found her. Everyone's looking for you, Ryza. You were looking for me? Dad wants to thank you before he leaves for his journey. Let's hear him out, shall we? Samuel leaving for a journey? What could that be? I'm going to go find her. I just have to check each and every town I visit till I bump into her. I see. Thanks for the advice you gave me about the letter. Didn't expect the letter itself had a detoxifying scent. Did Lent tell you the answer? After teasing for a while, he finally did. Small price to pay compared to what happened to me and others. You know, the letter did have quite a strong scent, so I was worried about you not noticing it at all. I was sure was familiar with the scent, so she used to prepare it for me all the time at home, but somehow I've forgotten what it was like until now. And then I started wondering why I should send something like that to me now, thinking about the what ifs. But after all, I couldn't figure it out. So you decided to go see her. Yeah, whatever the answer is, I need to settle my feelings. I hope she doesn't run away while you're taking your time. Go straight to her, okay? If you bring her back, let's all have a toast. Lent wouldn't mind if you do that in that case. The two of them, no way I can imagine it. Just don't drink before you go meet her. You'll never shop. No need to send me off. I'm leaving you all right here. See you all around. Yeah, good luck to you. Prepare two fairy. I've already got the fairy stone compasses in. Paul, you seem tired. Yes, well, just my eyes. This text is getting a bit hazy, so maybe I ought to rest for a bit. Oh, by the way, you're wearing a monocle, aren't you? Does that do anything? Tao also wears glasses, but those are just regular binoculars, so I can tell that he just has bad eyesight. His monocle, for some reason, it's not that I don't see well in one eye, I see better. I see too well that it gets unbalanced, so I'm adjusting it so that it reduces my vision a bit. Why didn't you adjust it to the eye that sees better? If I do that, the lens gets way too thick and therefore heavier. Inconvenient. I don't wear glasses, so I don't really know what it's like, but I'm sure it's tough. But is it common to have really good eyesight in just one eye? I wonder. It wasn't that different when I was younger, although there was that tendency since then. It's not like I hit one eye really bad or anything like that. Maybe it's something to do with the autumn blood. Your eyes both look the same, but it could be that only one eye is affected. I see, that could be a possibility. If so, what would have been better? It would have been better to have both eyes that performed the same, even if the eye colours were different. It's been inconvenienced for so long. This monocle isn't a fake or an accessory to look eccentric. But I think that looks good on you. Again, is that a character event or is it actually a... This crystal in the tablet. Whoa. Doesn't work even when we minimise the power of the tablet. It seems like the crystals force more power out of the tablet. If we could at least verify what's going on, we would know more about the gate. But with this breaking so easily... Yeah, I can't keep experimenting at this rate. It's my first time seeing Mr. Ampal working like he's having fun. Am I just imagining things? I've never seen Ampal like this before too. Has something good happened? There haven't been any particular big findings in the research, have they? It seems like it's still a struggle. I see. You know something, Kala? Would it not be quicker to ask directly? You can't just go and ask him why he's suddenly perked up so much. No, not to him. Isn't another person involved? Another person? No, nobody in particular. You don't want to mess around too much with her. If you're careless, things could go horribly wrong. That actually seems pretty fun. Those two seem to hide their feelings from each other too much. Sis, aren't you going to use the silver? I'm using it, and it's doing a great job. You can't see it from the outside, but it's helping a lot. If you want to use it on somewhere everyone can see, I don't mind if it breaks a tad. Just to let you know, that thing doesn't break as easily as you... That's it, that was it, Dion. Oh, really? This metal is used in the heart of the device. It is both sturdy and highly conductive. We can protect the fragile crystal with a sturdy conductive material. This should work. I have a feeling we can reach the next level. Yeah, that was very useful. What's with that face? You want green? Okay, so how about this? We stick this here and we hope for the best. One step closer. Not a single crack either. I guess it's a success for now. Now we can do more detailed research. Yes, now we just have to figure out how to connect this to the code of the universe. Oh, it's really terrifying, aren't they? You can trust Ryza. And Paul too. Huh? Miss Leela, may I speak with you later? I would love to learn from your example. I have no idea what you're talking about. That sounded rather naive. I wonder if this would help Patty in any way. I'm sure you can ask her seriously. I'm sure you can, if you ask her seriously, then we'll get a serious answer. If we're going to the code of the universe, we need to find a way to use this. I agree, but still haven't been able to figure out what it does. There's still much more to experiment. And the best place for that would be you know where. Yeah, of all places we know, I reckon the place with the strongest dragon vein is ideal. I sense something bad is coming. Alright, Kala, let's go to Underworld again. They're going to use the gate in Underworld to connect straight to the fucking code of the universe. Going back and forth becomes so normal that every land just feels as one. We've trended so far that everything feels much closer. Don't get so emotional about things. Ryza, what about the chart and the crystal? You guys are so impatient. The chart is how we imagined. After so much movement, it has become stationary. The crystal's reacting in a rather interesting way. The chart and the crystal act and emit light as if they are responding to each other. The same phenomenon as the tablet. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. Isn't one of the stars shining if you look closely? But it's not bright enough to tell. As of now, it seems like things are heading in the right direction, right? Seems like we are moving slowly but steadily. They have more than they can do, so let's just leave them to it. So I just follow Sisson on Paul and blow away any god people that show up, right? You really put it simple, but I assume you're right. That's our job as teammates. Really? Right now, Ryza and I are getting all the information together, but we'll explain this soon enough. Please explain as easily as possible so that me and Dian can understand. That is probably much harder. This is where a master would show his skill. I have to get my thoughts together so I can explain it to everyone. I'm rooting for you, Ryza. I don't think I can help so much with that. Oh, here they come, Miss Kala. You know this will happen, but you still always... Mr. Kala, shall we? Alfie. Phoebe! Take your time, watch where you're flying. Hey Kilo, hoping not interrupting. Don't think you can ever interrupt me. There's nothing to interrupt. I was explaining what I've learned so far about the Dragon's Passage and the gates. Quite the opposite of the Sanctuary. Where as an entrance or an exit, it was a massive and unnatural force, and that was forced to be there. Maybe that's how the gates function. We younger generations have been fighting for as long as we've known, so we're lacking in knowledge. We only knew about the natural gates from rumours. To be honest, I'm overwhelmed by the truth. Perhaps we were both obsessed with little details. Still, it's too dangerous for the two worlds to interact with each other. We need more time to become true neighbours. More time. It could take all my life, Ryza's and the others, maybe in Kilo's lifetime, to be able to do so. But it's important to have hope and take one step at a time. I was also just mulling about in the Sanctuary till I met you guys. Only just a few, but some people have returned to the Sanctuary. It just takes baby steps and the courage to make those steps. And with a few more to the team, then we can be trusted to protect the Sanctuary. Then I can do what you promised, the other way around. I can go through the passage and come see you in your world. Promised, eh? Mind your business, it's a pretty serious topic. Kilo, you should come meet my father in my hometown someday, then my father will say no more. Meet Mr. Brunin? Wait, what? Your father? Kilo, this is my oath to you. I leave to you what is most precious to me. Whoa, boss, do you know what you're saying? I told you this was a serious thing. I've been listening to Paul and others. I'm not just saying this, but I actually want to think about the future of Kilo. Okay, I'll take it. Wait, what? What should I even do with this? The Rangers, huh? I didn't know those existed. I was hoping you might act a lot more surprised. I am surprised, but it also explains something. I have the ability to wield spirit power, so I'm able to sense ambient power. On the way here, I felt a huge force lurking several times. That must be what it was. You say several times? Does that mean there are actually several of them between the Sanctuary and here? If what I'm sensing right now has to do with them, then there must be. Sensing right now, but the Rangers around here were destroyed. Then maybe that's not it. Some monstrous, sinister force is coming from that forest. Underworld forest, they said it's people the Age of God had a facility there. It was abandoned due to the nearby Feliska lair, apart supposedly. Could the other Rangers be in there? Who knows? We don't even know if there's actually a facility in there or not. Besides, we can't explore the forest for as long as the Feliska lair is there. So what you're saying is we need to do something about that lair. Whatever it is, something's in there. We need to find out what it is. Oh, boss. Very wee bossy boss. I've been looking at this chart for some time and noticed something. As I told you before, there's no doubt that each one of these stars are indicating a gate. And this is a tool that will lead us to the code of the universe. Which means somewhere amongst these countless stars must be one that's connected to the code of the universe. Looking at a small ball that has even smaller stars in it. Can you even find anything? Yeah, that's the problem. Ah, I got it. So that's where all this hits the brakes. The lights are so weak, it'd be easier to tell if they were brighter. That's true. Yes, if they're brighter then... Thanks, Dean. Maybe that'll work. Oh, me again? What have you come up with this time? This. Is that the metal reinforced crystal? Yes, based on my research, this crystal... It seems like these crystals are forcing power out from the tablet. His ability to react with the teleportation and can improve the power. The Alchemist must have been researching this too. Okay, I get the picture. If we combine this with the chart, maybe we can strengthen the power of the light too. Let's give it a try. It's done. I'm pretty proud of this. Oh, something's attached to the chart. If it's not combined properly, the force won't transmit, and if it's quite hard to adjust. Take a look at the light here. We're getting close, I'm sure. Paul, could you please explain to us in a way that we can understand? Alright, it's about time. Let me go over the current situation and explain the details to you. Been waiting for this. Okay, to start with, our goal was and still is to save Kirkin Island. And to do that, we need to move Carkels away or just make them disappear somehow. Yes, for that to be done, we have to find the device that controls Isles. But the palace was supposed to house that was empty. Concerning the structure of the ruins, I can't think of any other place in the palace that could possibly function as a control centre. That's where I started thinking that the island with the palace, it was maybe only an entrance. The traces left by the predecessors inside the chamber led me to think so. I still often hear the voice reach into the code. I am pretty sure there's something there. Judging by the traces, it seems like the predecessors also thought they could reach the code by opening the gate in the stone chamber. That's why Emil and other alchemists were researching teleportation using the Dragon Vein, right? But the problem is we cannot cross the world's wall with that method. His idea ended in failure. But we have this, a proof of friendship with the Orin and with Kala. Look at the centre of this one I just made. It's hard to see amongst the other stars, but there's one bright spot. That can't be. This is it? Yeah. This is the Temple of Wisdom, the citadel of people of the Age of God, the coded universe. So all we have to do is go there, take out anyone we need to, and stop them from annoying you with those voices you hear. And hooray, we're done. Thanks for the wrap up, but there's still one crucial thing that left that is nowhere near being resolved. And that is how to cross the boundary. The same problem that troubled other alchemists. How to cross the world's wall. I see. It's a very technique that allows them to maintain supremacy. No wonder they won't let you obtain it easily. But isn't that weird? They're inviting us in, and they refuse to give us any clue about it. Yeah, the only thing we got from searching the Isles was the ability to teleport somewhere else. We found out where they are, we know how to teleport, but if we can't cross the world's wall, it's no use. So I guess we're in a bit of a pickle. Paul, do you have any ideas? Sadly I don't. It's almost as if they don't want people to know. We're just missing the way to cross the world's wall. Why don't we pay a visit there again? I hate that place from the bottom of my heart, but every time we go there, we find something new. Ryza, you mean the Carkels, back where it all began? Oh, there's a world quest here. I can do that. It seems like I'm not going to finish it this week, so I can do that off camera. And we can end the episode there, and next episode we'll go see what's in the Carkels.